What if I told you that the most powerful symbol in the world never meant what you think it does? The all-seeing eye is on dollar bills, in ancient churches, carved into temples thousands of years old, and even tattooed on millions of people. But what they don't tell you is where it really came from and why. For centuries, this symbol has been called many names. The Eye of Providence, the Eye of Horus, the Third Eye. Some say it represents God watching over humanity. Others claim it's a mark of secret societies controlling the world. But here's what most people miss. This symbol existed long before any of these explanations, and its true origin is far more disturbing than you'd expect. Let's go back. Ancient Egypt, 3000 BC. The Eye of Horus wasn't just art on temple walls, it was a mathematical formula. Each part of the eye represented a fraction. The pupil, 1/2, the eyebrow, 1/8, the tear duct, 1/64. Together they added up to 63/64. Not complete, never complete. The missing fraction? The Egyptians believed that was filled by magic, by divine intervention. But here's where it gets strange. This same symbol appears in completely unconnected civilizations. Mesopotamia, Greece, India, South America. Cultures that never contacted each other, all drew the same eye, the same triangle, the same rays of light. Wait, it gets darker. Because in 1782, something happened that changed everything. The founding fathers of America were designing the Great Seal, and they chose this symbol, an eye, floating above an unfinished pyramid, 13 steps, Latin phrases no one speaks anymore. But here's what they never taught you in school. The man who proposed this design? Charles Thomson. He wasn't just a politician. He was obsessed with ancient mysteries, and the symbol he chose wasn't random. Thomson believed the eye represented what he called the watchful guardian, not God in the traditional sense, something else, something that existed before religion, before civilization, an intelligence that witnessed the rise and fall of empires. The pyramid beneath it? Unfinished. Always unfinished. Just like the Egyptian fractions. 13 layers representing the 13 original colonies, but also something older, ancient numerology, sacred geometry. The number 13 appears in mystery schools across history. 13 lunar cycles. 13 zodiac signs in ancient Babylon. 13 initiates in secret societies. But that's not the disturbing part. Because in 1935, when they finally put this symbol on the dollar bill, something strange started happening. People reported dreams, visions of an eye watching them. Presidents, artists, scientists, all describing the same thing, a presence, an awareness. Some called it paranoia, others called it awakening. The symbol wasn't just representing something watching us, it was activating something inside us. And here's where conspiracy meets reality. Modern neuroscience discovered something shocking: the pineal gland, a small organ in the center of your brain, shaped like a pine cone or an eye. Ancient mystics called it the third eye, the seat of consciousness. The Egyptians knew about it. The Hindus meditated on it. Renaissance paintings show pine cones in sacred art everywhere. This gland? It produces DMT, the most powerful psychedelic compound known to science, released naturally when you're born, when you die, and possibly when you have spiritual experiences. Here's the connection nobody talks about. Every major civilization that used the eye symbol also had initiation rituals, mystery schools, secret practices designed to activate this inner eye, to see beyond the physical. The Eleusinian mysteries in Greece, the Egyptian mysteries of Isis, the Masonic degrees, the symbol wasn't pointing outward, it was pointing inward. The all-seeing eye was never about something watching you from above. It was always a reminder, a map, showing you that you have the ability to see beyond the veil, beyond illusion, beyond the material world. The eye represents human consciousness itself, awakened, aware, all-seeing. That's why it terrified those in power, because an awakened population can't be controlled. So when you see that eye on a dollar bill, in a music video, or tattooed on someone's skin, ask yourself, is it a symbol of control or a symbol of awakening? The ancient mystery schools believed both could be true, the same symbol. Two completely different meanings, depending on who understands it. The eye is watching, but maybe it's your own eye you should be looking through. What do you think? Drop it in the comments.